Okay, so I remember I mentioned a while ago that I was fans of this guy called Caleb Hammer, who I couldn't decide if he was Jewish or not, but then a lot of people yelled at me and said that he was obviously Jewish. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure where he stands on the Jewometer. He does look very Jewish, but apparently he's not Jewish. I think he denies being Jewish or something. Anyways, point is that Boogie ended up on a show. He does a show called Financial Audit. And Boogie basically did his whole, oh, woe is me. I'm such a sad sack piece of shit. I'm such a fucking loser. I'm such a retard. Apparently, he also lied because he mentions that he has equity in his house. However, I think that he has, trust your gut. Apparently, he has a second home that I don't know how he acquired it. I think it was like inherited from his mother or something, and he owns it outright or some shit. So he didn't even mention that. That was something that a lot of people pointed out, that he did not even mention to Caleb that he had a second home. So I'm not sure what the deal is with that. By the way, I also got into a brief argument with Boogie on Zitter because he made this tweet, which he's now deleted. But he posted a... there was a thing that was in the trendings. The new meta on Twitch. This is very off topic, but it will get back to Boogie, I promise. So a while ago on Twitch, they realized that a lot of women were just streaming in bikinis. And they were like, well, you can't ban bikinis. Like, what if you go to a beach or something and there's women in bikinis? How is that against terms of service? So they said, well, our advertisers don't like it. So now you can only be in a bikini if it's situationally appropriate, which is like hot tubs or beaches or pools. So now there's like there was a meta of women doing every stream just sitting in a hot tub or a jacuzzi. So they would still be in a bikini. They would be wet in a bikini and then playing League of Legends or something. And that was the meta. Well, now the meta has changed again, where what they will do is they will be in a bikini, but then they'll place the camera in such a way that they look naked because it crops out the top and you just see cleavage and skin. And they wear like a strapless bikini so that there's no fabric visible whatsoever. And Boogie made a tweet that was like, man, I may be down on my luck, but I've never been so down bad I would grease myself up and show my tits. And I took offense to this tweet. My listeners will know that I am rabidly anti-prostitute in all forms, which includes Twitch prostitute and real life prostitute. And it's one thing to look down on these women and condemn them for being prostitutes, which is very fair. I would do that. It's another thing for Boogie to do it, because if you don't know, Boogie at one point was making almost $1 million a year, and he does not have almost any of that money left because he would literally buy women. He would find like very conventionally attractive women online from sugar daddy websites and then buy them tens of thousands of dollars of product and vacations and so on and so forth, and their time just outright. And so he has nothing to show for his wealth. And it was not just like one, he did this like constantly. So he wasted all his money on literal prostitutes. And then he goes online and finds a digital prostitute who is doing nothing more than sitting in a hot tub with a conspicuous camera angle, and he snubs his nose and thumbs his nose at this person. And I'm thinking, what a disgusting fucking hypocrite. And not just for that, but also to say, like, I've never been so down bad I wouldn't prostitute myself. Like, my dude, you are the co-host of something called the Fat Retard Podcast. You go on shows and just roll over and say, I'm such a stupid faggot, I don't know what to do, I can't stop eating, I'm such a sad, pathetic loser, my entire life is shit. And I'm like, that's like prostitution. That's more pathetic than prostitution. I think that if Boogie went out and got fucked in the ass by Keemstar, that would somehow be more respectable than being the second chair on the Fat Retard Podcast, getting paid $2,000 a month to humiliate himself for the audience of thousands of people. It's just ridiculous. And I tell him this. I say he's like a big fat hypocrite, and he blocks me. So it's like, I don't know. He's so aggressively unlikable. It's like you can either do the woe is me, I'm such a sad fucking loser thing, or you can be a condescending, smug culture critic that says I'm better than this person. You can't do both. And he routinely does that. And that's why he doesn't really have any fans, because he can't pick a lane. Like, either you're a fucking loser at the bottom of the barrel and you're desperate and thankful for everything that you get, or you know, you're a YouTube all-star who can look down on people. Wings is funny. That's my main thing. I would always pick Wings of Redemption over Boogie because Wings is funny. He I don't know, he just says stupid shit and he just rolls with it. I like his attitude a lot, but he has a much more agreeable attitude, if I'm gonna word this favorably, than Boogie does. So yeah, I don't know. Fuck Boogie. Rad Crab pretends as Boogie being a massive hypocrite and saying he's never degraded himself for money while looking down on prostitutes reminded me of this. Is this the video of him like stuffing his face full of mayo? Because I tweeted that at him. Yeah.
Do you guys want to see what I can do? Why do I have 2 beds? One for me and one for my hooker. One for me and one for my hooker. One for me and one for my hooker. One for me and one for the hooker. One for me and one for the hooker. One for me and one for the hooker.
Yeah, make that booty clap. Make that booty clap for Daddy Keemstar. Daddy Keemstar want to see that booty clap. Fat Retard Podcast booty clap from Boogie. Yeah. He's not desperate. He's never oiled himself up. He's going to make that booty clap for Keemstar, though. Shit. This is the first time I've stayed for super chats. I don't think I will again. I'm allowing people to sabotage my income streams by making me booty clap on Boogie. I can't believe it.